Hey, this is Karen with Kinetic Karma, and it's been a minute, and I'm happy to say that I'm here to do a reading for you guys today. So I don't know what's happening. It's been a long time since I've been on for a number of reasons, but I couldn't continue to justify my absence from the channel, so I decided to say, hey, fuck it. Here we go. So, I've been struggling with control issues. I want to control everything, and I'm learning as I go day by day that I don't have control over anything. However, I do have a God-given right and ability to manifest what it is I want in my life to create. And so that's what I'm here to do today. Okay, guys, here goes. I'm using the message from the Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, PhD, to start off the reading to see what the messages are for us today. Okay, it is Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by you. Lord, have mercy. Lord knows that I could use some inspiration. Lord knows that I could use some acknowledgement. So thank you, Aurora. What is it that you're doing, that you've been doing, that you continue to do, that keeps you at a high vibration, that keeps you soaring, whether or not you have recognition, whether or not anybody notices? What is it about what it is that you're doing that keeps you there? Keep doing it. Next card, Mother, Father, Spirit. Archangel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communications and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your presence. And the last card I'm going to pull from this deck is Adriana. And it says, I am leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen and follow the steps I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. Wow. Last night I had a really wild dream. Well, it wasn't that wild, but it was kind of just out of context for anything that I could relate to, really. I was in New York City with two other people. I think they were married. And we were going to the Kennedy Center, and I was lost in this huge building. I think it was the Kennedy Center, but we were like really, really on a high floor up above, and we could look down onto an arena. And when I looked down, I got like frightened, like how people get scared of heights. I got that, and I pulled back, and I left them, the couple, because they weren't helping me, I felt. And I found this stairway, and I went down all the way to the ground floor. And I tried to find my way to the Kennedy Center from there. And where I found myself was like in the village of New York City. And there was this ice skating rink, and people were ice skating. And right next to it was a basketball court. And these little kids basically were playing basketball. These little African-American kids. And this one little boy, he was bouncing the ball, and then he like slammed it. And I was like, whoa, he got attitude to be so small. And the music was playing from the ice skating rink, which was really complementary to, you know, the rhythm and the energy that was going on in the neighborhood. And I thought that was so interesting. And then I saw this policeman, and I asked him, I said, do you know what a Kennedy Center is? And he's like, no. Okay, so I go on and on and on throughout this dream looking for the Kennedy Center unsuccessfully. And when I wake up, just before I wake up, I realize, damn, I'm in New York City. There are yellow cabs every fucking where. And if you want to go somewhere, they know how to get you there. Just get in a cab. So it was always available to me. The answer, the solution to my issue was always available to me. I just did not recognize it, even though it was right in front of my face. That's what I take from this dream. So my question to you guys is, what is it that is right in front of your face that you're seeking, but you don't know how to get the solution to the answer that you're seeking, even though it's right in front of your face? Ask yourself that question, please. Okay, so next I'm going to do some psychic tarot. And I want to do a Celtic cross. I'm hearing the layout is the Celtic cross. And remember, the center of the reading, the first card of any reading is the central theme and the most important. And that is, you're flying high right now. Don't stop. Don't stop. Okay? So no matter what comes out in this reading is in relationship to you flying high, to you doing something extraordinary to keep your energy up. First card of the Celtic cross is passion ignited. Woo, woo. Second card is crossing. That is power. We're doing some heavy hitters today, y'all. Third card, what happened in the past, was choose wisely. The fourth card, what's going on in the future, the near future, rejoice and celebration. What's at the base of the reading? Love begins. Well, now, and at the top, what's crowning is harmony. I don't think I could have pulled a more amazing, auspicious reading ever. This is just perfect. So I almost want to just stop right there, but I'm going to go ahead and say, how do you see yourself? Third eye chakra. So you're seeing yourself through a spiritual lens. And you're taking, you see yourself meditating, taking spiritual baths, doing the things you need to do in this crazy time in order to stay grounded, in order to manifest, in order to make real and make right and make balance out of what is not balanced. Okay? And how do people see you? They see you as being in conflict and defeat, which is an illusion because you're really soaring. And it may not be a bad thing that people see you that way, because then they don't fuck with you. Okay? Next is your greatest fears and hopes, memories of love. And with this card, I get a deep, deep heart chakra vibration. That is very tender. That is very special. A sacred space within your heart that you hold light and love. Not just for a person, but for the world. And the outcome, we have deception and envy. So even though you're flying high and people are seeing that, and when they really realize how well you're doing and what you're doing, there's going to be deception and envy. But don't let that stop you. Don't let that interfere with where you're going, because you're creating generational foundations and achievements that will last generations. It'll last for your children's children's children. There'll be prosperity. There'll be success. And the last card that I'm pulling from this, on top of the foundational achievements, is emotional withdrawal. Take time, keep taking time to do your spiritual work, to withdraw from what this physical 3D world is, to go into the 5D and above, so that you can be guided by your ancestors, be guided by the angels, understand what it is that fully you're here to do and create. They're showing me a book that someone's going to be writing, an amazing book. But you need to talk to your ancestors about it. You need to let them communicate to you how to do this task. It's going to blow up. It's going to be like amazing. So I see a book that someone's writing. I see businesses that are in the tropics, that are in the tropical islands. I see commerce in places like Jamaica and Antigua, and the Netherlands, they're saying. That's not the islands, but I'm hearing the Netherlands. So these businesses are going to be of a water nature. They're going to be very fluid. I don't know what that means, if it means it's going to be internet-wise, or if it has to do with actual liquids, or if it's just the energy of water and how it flows and moves and takes on the shape of whatever the container is. Excuse me. I don't know what the business is, but there's a business that's going to be very fluid. Like water, it's going to move, and it's going to be agile. And over that business is a rainbow. So this is what I'm seeing in the cards. I'm seeing the rainbow over the business, and you're meditating. So maybe what they're telling me now is that through your spiritual quiet time, through your withdrawal of your emotions and your thought process, that you're able to go deep into the waters and create and understand what it is that this business is going to be about, and that it is blessed, that there is a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow, that the rainbow will always cover it, and that if you take your time and understand fully, you're creating foundations and achievements that are very, very, very long lasting, very, very long lasting through doing this, and then implementing what they tell you. You'll know. Okay. They're also telling me that it's of a spiritual nature. It's not just a mundane business. The business has to do with spirituality on some level. I don't know what, I don't know your life, but you take it from there. So I'm going to pull one more card because I had 3 decks out, and these 3 decks have been out for a while. This is my yoga deck, my chakra deck. I call it my yoga deck because they have yoga poses. But I want to pull to see what chakras we're working with currently. I think I know that it's the sacral and root. That'd be my guess. But Spirit, please give us the information about what are the chakras or the energies that we are working with at this time. Okay, I'm pulling. And I pull 3. One of them is the sacral, one is the crown, and one is the heart. So we're dealing sacral, which is mid-body, crown, which is just above your head, and then the heart chakra, which is in the center of your chest. So let me read, and none of them are poses. That's very interesting. So this is the heart chakra, the symbol for the heart chakra, a symbol for the heart chakra, because there are many, I'm sure. Okay, so major issues of unbalanced heart chakra are grief, despair, heartache, jealousy, and sadness. Feelings of abandonment, isolation, loneliness, or shyness may dominate. We may be unable to feel compassion, or empathy for others or ourselves, and we may feel disengaged, unemotional, or unable or unwilling to trust our hearts. Logic, not emotion, rules our behavior. Emotional or mental issues are resentment, suspicion, possessiveness, dependency, emotional insensitivity, passivity, sorrow, melancholy, and depression. Physical issues are cardiovascular problems, hypertension, stroke, respiratory ailments, upper back, shoulder problems, and arthritis. Common addictions are nicotine and marijuana. When the heart chakra is balanced, we are able to give and receive love, be compassionate, and feel a sense of wholeness and profound unity with others. We can let go, experiencing and enjoying a sense of our own emotional empowerment. This is when we begin to truly fathom the power of prayer, which emanates from the center. A balanced fourth chakra brings an overriding sense of compassion, a willingness to share and give ourselves, a heartstrings connection to those we love, a sense of hope and inspiration. Lord knows we need that in these times. Beneficial activities that promote and maintain a balanced heart chakra: volunteering or involvement in charitable work, reading inspirational books, reading or writing poetry, watching romantic movies. So I'm going to do the sacral chakra next. I don't know why these two poses are here like this, but I know that that's not a good way to sit. That when you're sitting, you always want your spine to be erect, not curved. So even when you're standing, be conscious of that. That's important with the sacral chakra for the energy to flow and balance. If you're bent over, it's not flowing like it should. It interferes, okay? So you want to sit with your legs bent and your feet crossed comfortably at the ankles. Spine is straight, shoulders relaxed, chin is slightly tucked. Place the hands on the ankles. And figure one, inhale, and using your hands for leverage, lift up the chest. Exaggerate the curve of the lower back. So you want it to curve this way. Okay? Like a C backwards. Exhale and sit back on your tailbone, allowing the back to round. Oh, they want it to round like this. Okay, as a balance. Okay. Repeat the movement for 1 to 3 minutes. Find your natural rhythm as you spine loosens. Pick up the pace. Oh, okay. So this is the posture. These two postures are opposite. So they want you to do this so that you can practice flexing your spine. But in terms of static positions, in terms of sitting, this is not the way you want to sit this way. Okay, so the mantra for this exercise is, I am in the flow of my life. I am in the flow of my life. I am in the flow of my life. And the benefits is it awakens the energy flowing from the second chakra, loosens the lower back and spine, and improves posture. The last card I have, the down dog. Down dog. I did this morning. Yeah. Okay, so it's a yoga pose. So it's begin in the table position, arms under the shoulders and knees under the hips, palms flat. Figure one is this one. Tuck your toes under. Inhale and lift the buttocks, keeping your knees slightly bent. Inhale and push your palms down into the floor. Press your chest towards your thighs, making sure your neck is free of tension. In figure two, keep the right foot on the floor, straighten, and the right leg. Inhale and raise the left heel. Exhale and return the left heel to the floor, raising the right heel. Alternate raising and lifting the heels for 1 minute. So your foot is not coming off of the floor. One foot is in this position and one heel is up, and you alternate. When one goes down, the other goes up. And what that does is it stretches the muscles in the lower legs. And it's a really good stretch. Don't do it too fast. You never want to do anything too fast in yoga or exercise, because you can then, injure yourself. So be careful about that. And don't do this pose if you're not able. We suggest that you check with the appropriate medical professionals before you're doing any exercises. I'm not a doctor. I am a yoga teacher. Okay, so here we go. So that's down dog. And down dog, it also clears out your sinuses. I don't know about you guys, but I have congestion in the morning in my nasal passages. And when I do down dog, it immediately starts to drain and clear out all of that stuff. And I'm able to breathe very clearly, Get some tissues while you're working out, because you're going to have to, blow out some stuff. All right, so I thank you for being with me. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this, but I think I am. I'm excited, and I think I want to do more YouTube. I want to do more with you guys and get more feedback and start to really build my channel. In the meantime, you guys stay safe, stay blessed. Namaste.